The sequence of frames that were discussed with respect to streaming is also important in the case of video conferencing. Consider a computer with the video conferencing equipment and software being connected to the internet. Video conferencing takes place, for example, between two computers that have the necessary equipment and software. Here again, it is important to maintain the sequence of frames. In the case of video conferencing, in addition to compressing the images based on the principles that were discussed for compressing images, an additional technique is used to further minimize on the bandwidth requirement. What is this technique? This technique employs the rule that only changes to the frames are sent in the case of video conferencing. Consider the case here where a person stands in front of a video camera attached to a computer for video conferencing. The chances are that during video conferencing, during the first couple of minutes, only the facial expression of the person changes. Therefore, when compared to frame 1, the only changes one may incur in frame 2 are the changes to the facial expression. So instead of sending the entire frame 1, one only needs to send the changes from the previous frame, which in this case is the change in the facial expression. Let us look at the third frame. Here, the changes are confined to the hand gesture. In this case, the hand that was down here goes up. Therefore, instead of sending the entire frame number 3, one only needs to send the changes that take place around the hand of the person who stands in front of the video camera. By sending these changes only, one can significantly optimize on the required bandwidth for video conferencing. For this reason, those who are engaged in video conferencing are often advised not to make sudden movements in terms of waving the hands or moving from one place to the other. When such sudden movements take place, one would see a blurry screen that shows the change from the previous screen to the current screen. The transmission of video would be one of the major frontiers, or one of the frontiers in internet communication in the future. With faster computers and faster internet connections, it would become possible to stream full motion video over the internet. This can open many opportunities, especially in the distribution of motion video or the motion pictures and high quality video conferencing, etc. This is one of the areas that is poised for significant growth in the future.